Imagine living in a country where social media programs are banned. And the internet, almost mythical, and although you are permitted to drive a white or silver car, any other color will result in the car being impounded until it is painted white or silver. Sounds like a place that should exist only in someone's imagination, right? This isn't some dystopian fiction. That's exactly how everyday life is for the citizens of Turkmenistan. One of the most secretive and least visited countries on Earth. Shrouded in an almost mythical secrecy, Turkmenistan, a landlocked nation nestled in Central Asia, has been ruled for decades by iron-fisted presidents. This veil of mystery, coupled with its truly bizarre practices, makes Turkmenistan a land of both fascination and confoundment. On today's episode, we are going to take a look at some of the strange ways of life inside this little-known nation and its grandiose capital Ashgabat. Tucked away in Central Asia, Turkmenistan shares borders with Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, and Iran. This land, once part of the vast Soviet Union, gained independence in 1991. While its population of 6.5 million makes it the 35th most populous nation in Asia, it's also one of the most sparsely populated on the continent, a vast landscape waiting to be explored. For history buffs, Turkmenistan offers a treasure trove waiting to be unearthed. The ancient Silk Road snaked through this region, leaving behind a legacy of caravan cities like Merv. Once a major trading hub, and Nisa, the former capital of the Parthian Empire. Imagine towering mud brick fortresses and crumbling mausoleums whispering tales of empires long gone. These historical sites stand as testaments to Turkmenistan's rich and vibrant past, offering a glimpse into the crossroads of civilizations that this nation once represented. The remains of the trading hub Merv is, although in a state of crumbling yet evocative ruins, stands as a reminder of Turkmenistan's rich past and its role in shaping the world we know today. Ashgabat, the capital of Turkmenistan, isn't your typical Central Asian city. Forget dusty, sun-baked marketplaces and crumbling Soviet-era architecture. Instead, Ashgabat boasts a curious world record, the most white marble buildings on Earth. Imagine driving down a wide avenue flanked by gleaming white structures, sunlight reflecting off their polished surfaces and creating an almost blinding brilliance. These aren't just any buildings, they're palatial government structures, museums, and even luxury apartment complexes. The effect is undeniably impressive, a shimmering testament to Turkmenistan's vast natural gas reserves. However, beneath this veneer of white marble lies a stark reality. Just beyond the main avenues, the landscape changes dramatically. More modest dwellings, often constructed from cinder block or simple brick, line the streets. These are the homes of ordinary citizens, a stark contrast to the opulence displayed by the government buildings. It's a constant reminder of the economic disparity that exists within Turkmenistan, while the country boasts significant natural resources. The wealth generated from these reserves hasn't trickled down to a large portion of the population. This contrasts the gleaming white marble city center amidst a landscape of everyday life is a microcosm of Turkmenistan itself, a land of contradictions and fascinating complexities. Turkmenistan's veil of secrecy extends beyond its borders. While few have ventured inside, those who have returned with tales of bizarre laws and customs. One such peculiarity revolves around car colors in the capital, Ashgabat. Henry T. Ford was famous for his phrase, "You can have any color so long as it is black." Reportedly, this was to assist with being able to mass-produce cars at a reasonable price, hence he only needed to stock one color of paint. It is the opposite situation in Turkmenistan. Only white and silver cars are permitted to occupy the streets, leaving visitors perplexed. This unusual color restriction stems from the preferences of the former president, Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedow. He was a self-proclaimed fan of white. He reportedly deemed it lucky and initiated a citywide purge of black cars in 2018. Police were instructed to confiscate all cars that were not white or silver. The owners suffered a fine and were forced to repaint them white or silver at their own expense before they would be returned. This color requirement was not a one-time event. It soon encompassed all vehicles, leaving residents with no personal color choices for their automobiles. The reasoning behind this directive remains a mystery, though it has been rumored Mr. Berdimuhamedow's affinity for white is behind this being required. This love affair with the color extends beyond cars. As we have previously considered, Ashgabat holds the Guinness World Record for the most number of white marble buildings, a title it fiercely guards. The former president, not one for subtlety, resides in a white palace and cruises the city in a gleaming white limousine. It's no wonder then that Ashgabat has earned the nickname City of White Marble, a testament to the quirky and often unexplained preferences that shape this enigmatic nation. For visitors accustomed to internet access, Turkmenistan offers a stark contrast. Internet access is heavily restricted and censored, with only a small portion of the population enjoying some privilege. Forget the usual social media feeds or a quick Google search, and most websites are inaccessible, replaced by a censored version known as Turkmenet. It is like being in a small walled-off flower bed of a huge botanical gardens, offering only information and content approved by the authorities, all delivered in the Turkmen language. This limited access extends to the social media giants. Popular platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, and YouTube are all blocked within the country. While some resourceful residents utilize VPNs, virtual private networks, to circumvent these restrictions, these workarounds are constantly being thwarted by the authorities in a cat-and-mouse game of online control. This stringent approach to internet access paints a clear picture. Information dissemination is tightly regulated in Turkmenistan. The government curates the online landscape, aiming to control the flow of information and ideas within the country. Deep within the vast emptiness of Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert lies the Darvaza crater, a fiery anomaly also known as the Door to Hell. Imagine a gaping hole in the earth, roughly the size of several football fields. Its depths consumed by an inferno that has raged for decades. Orange and yellow flames lick at the night sky, casting an eerie glow across the surrounding sand dunes. The heat radiating from the crater is intense, a constant reminder of the immense power unleashed beneath the surface. But the door to hell is more than just a spectacle, it's a geological oddity with a fascinating, and perhaps apocryphal, origin story. Some accounts claim that Soviet geologists stumbled upon the cavern in the 1970s while drilling for oil. Fearing the release of toxic methane gas, they set the cavern alight, believing it would burn itself out within a few days. However, the vast natural gas reserves beneath the crater have fueled the flames ever since, creating a permanent fiery landscape. The crater's existence is a testament to Turkmenistan's vast underground wealth. The country boasts some of the world's largest natural gas reserves. Yet the story of the door to hell also raises questions about resource management and environmental impact. The continuous burning releases heat, pollutants, and greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, creating a unique ecological niche around the crater. Scientists have even documented heat-resistant bacteria thriving in the extreme temperatures. Despite the environmental concerns, the Darvaza crater has become a magnet for adventurous travelers. The otherworldly sight, particularly at night, is a powerful draw. Some tour companies even offer special crater tours where visitors can camp nearby and witness the inferno firsthand. The door to hell stands as a reminder of both the power and the potential pitfalls of human interaction with the natural world, and serves as a fascinating oddity within the already enigmatic land of Turkmenistan. Alright, as we continue uncovering the fascinating and unique customs of Turkmenistan, I kindly invite you to take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Your support is invaluable and appreciated. It signals your interest in more content like this and ensures you never miss out on any future videos. With a plethora of captivating topics waiting to be explored, subscribing guarantees you won't miss a beat. Now, let's dive back into the rest of strange customs awaiting us in Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan offers a fascinating blend of reverence for its leaders and a deep appreciation for its cultural heritage. This is evident into seemingly contrasting aspects of the nation, the personality cult surrounding its presidents, and the veneration of Turkmen carpets. The personality cult in Turkmenistan is hard to miss. Extravagant gold statues of the country's leaders, particularly the current president and his predecessors, dominate public spaces. Imagine towering figures gleaming in the sun, a constant reminder of the ruling elite's power and dominance. These statues aren't mere ornaments. They're strategically placed at key intersections, government buildings, and even airports, ensuring the leader's presence is inescapable. The reverence extends beyond statues. Portraits of the president adorn buildings, billboards, and even everyday objects like notebooks and shopping bags. State-run media portrays the leaders as national heroes, chronicling their every move and achievement, no matter how trivial. This constant exposure fosters a sense of near-deification, blurring the lines between political leadership and absolute authority. In stark contrast to the outward displays of political power lies the deep respect for Turkmen carpets. These aren't mere floor coverings. They're considered national treasures, intricately woven tapestries passed down through generations. Imagine carpets so finely crafted, with vibrant colors and intricate designs, that they resemble works of art. Each knot tells a story, reflecting the rich cultural heritage and nomadic past of the Turkmen people. The national emblem itself features a prominent depiction of a Turkmen carpet, symbolizing the deep connection between the nation and this art form. Carpet making is not just a craft, it's a revered tradition passed down from mothers to daughters. The veneration of these carpets is a testament to the enduring power of tradition and a sense of national identity that runs deep within the Turkmen people. These two aspects of Turkmen society, the personality cult and the carpet veneration, might seem like an odd pairing. However, they both reveal a deep-seated desire for reverence and a sense of national pride. The statues and portraits may project outward power, while the carpets represent a timeless heritage woven into the very fabric of Turkmen culture. Understanding both elements provides a richer picture of this enigmatic and fascinating nation. For decades, Turkmenistan has been shrouded in an almost mythical secrecy. A tightly controlled one-party state, it was a nation off-limits to most travelers, a land whispered about but rarely seen. However, the winds of change are slowly blowing across this enigmatic Central Asian nation. A handful of travel companies now offer carefully curated tours, allowing a select few to peel back the layers and experience the unique blend of historical wonders, bizarre customs, and a lingering sense of mystery that defines Turkmenistan. While Turkmenistan's veil is slowly lifting, visiting this enigmatic nation isn't a simple weekend getaway. For British travelers, the journey begins with a visa application. Leisure travelers require a letter of invitation, typically obtained through a travel agent. Business visitors need additional letters from relevant companies or ministries. Air travel presents another hurdle. Many airlines haven't resumed service to Turkmenistan since the pandemic. Once you arrive, a mandatory COVID test awaits, followed by a potential 7-day quarantine at a hospital if the result is positive. And to ensure a curated experience, visitors are assigned a guide who shadows them for the entire trip. While this may provide valuable insights, it also restricts independent exploration for those seeking to venture off the beaten path. Despite the challenges, a trip to Turkmenistan offers a unique opportunity to experience a land shrouded in mystery. While Turkmenistan is cautiously opening its doors, it's important to remember that it remains a land of tightly controlled information. The internet is heavily restricted, and independent media is virtually non-existent. For the intrepid traveler, this adds to the allure. There's a sense of peeling back the layers, of glimpsing a world rarely seen by outsiders. However, it's also a reminder of the complex political and social realities that continue to shape this fascinating nation. A trip to Turkmenistan is not for the faint of heart. It requires patience, flexibility, and a genuine interest in experiencing a culture unlike any other. But for those who dare to venture beyond the carefully curated tours, there's a chance to unravel some of the secrets behind the facade and discover the true essence of this enigmatic land.
Thank you for listening. Please join me next time when we will delve into another episode.